Not many people can say they've had a lion literally roaring on their shoulder. Right, good morning everybody. Today on LionWhispererTV we have a big event. We've got Dr. Caldwell coming out and he is going to be spaying Meg. Just in a nutshell, as many of you know, Meg has been sprouting a mane. We're wanting to get to the bottom of it, and as just a preventative measure, call it a measure of elimination, we just want to do the spay to rule out the ovaries being responsible for the increased levels of testosterone. So part of me is actually hoping that that is the cause, but yeah, we'll see. Stick around, it's going to be an interesting video. It always is interesting. You never know what you're going to find, so I am a little bit nervous today, but tongue-tied, and my mind is not really where it should be. It is Meg. Obviously all the lions are precious to us. Meg is just super special. She's gone through a lot lately with the loss of Amy, and so I'm just a little bit more nervous than usual. Any time a lion goes under the knife, or any other animal for that matter, it's always a bit scary. So stick around. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Yeah, there we just see head facing that way. So we're going to leave the machine there. I'm going to operate here. She wants to give you guys a workout. It's her middle finger back at you. This is the easy part, I think. No, we'll only, I mean, I try to have high spirits, but you just never know what you're going to find. So I'm not trying to be the prophet of doom, because I'm always optimistic, but it's unnerving for me because it's Meg. Yeah, shame, my girl. She's out cold. Yeah, she's out for the count. Sure, okay. Yeah. You can see how her hair is looking more finer. Yeah. She used to have a lot more rough, coarser hair, and when Amy did that, she had that pyometra. Yeah. Right. Let's get her in and go. The basis of estrogen is testosterone, and many times they start producing some testosterone as well, and then they start growing a mane, and that's all as a result of abnormal ovaries. So it doesn't necessarily need to be cystic or anything. It could just be other tissue growing as a result of age. They haven't been bred for a while, and the uterus has to do work. It must either have cubs or it must be taken out. If it doesn't, if it's just an organ hanging there and it's a hollow organ, it's predisposed to getting infection, endometriosis, endometritis, inflammation, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
One hit wonder. She's a lot heavier than I imagined. We just stop on the platform here?
We stop there and bring the bucket. Like you can clean that head and all that stuff off at the end.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's an emotional day. I mean, it's never nice to see one of your loved ones go under the knife. So even though it's meant to be a simple procedure, it's just a spay, a straightforward spay. But there's always that worry of anesthetic and what you might find. I'm optimistic because Meg is in good health. But yeah, there's that little niggle. Obviously, you know, we've lost Amy recently. So it's just a bit too much. I would prefer not to have to go through this, but I think it's for our own benefit, and we're going to have. She's going to be happier for it. So. So one of the things as to why a lioness would grow a mane is increased levels of testosterone, and that could be because there's some anomaly with the ovaries, and that's causing hormones to go a little bit haywire. I mean, Peter would be a better one to describe all the different mechanisms.
Check here, there's a cyst on there, that's right on the ovary there, and I saw a couple more down on the other side, so we'll check it. Could be, that little thing could be causing it.
Yeah. A problem with the ovaries is one reason as to why she might be growing that mane. So I'm hoping, obviously for health reasons, we're spaying her. This is not because we are trying to prevent her from getting pregnant or anything like that. She lives on her own anyway, and she's old. She's 17 years old, so most likely wouldn't even be ovulating anyway. So this is just purely to make sure that Meg is as healthy as she can be, to live out the remaining years of her life.
It's a very nice uterus.
There we go, my darling.
But it's good that we're taking it.
No, exactly. At her age, I mean,
her age,
17 is
17.
Give her another 3-4 years of good health.
Absolutely. She's not going to get a pyometra. So.
Yeah.
She's looking great inside. Everything looks perfect inside.
That's good.
We're very happy.
Done.
Done.
Nee, wat?
Nice save.
Super serious. This morning I was a little bit, I was a little bit weird. I'm always a bit weird, but more weird. So now I'm happy. Happy.
up from the anesthetic that we gave her. During surgery, she was doing fine. She handled the anesthetic really well. Meg's general condition and weight and fat levels were perfect. The procedure went really well and it was easy to access. And in general, her condition is really good.
Okay, so we lock in people we don't like. You can stay. Only kidding, eh?
Yep, on the legs.
Oh. Hello, Maguli. Oh.
Well, I definitely think the procedure was called for because she started growing a little bit of a mane, and that's one of the changes that we'll definitely see. She'll start losing some of her mane and the hair, and she'll start looking like a nice girl again. From now on, obviously, her metabolism is going to change a little bit. It's going to slow down a bit. She's not producing hormones and estrogens and stuff anymore. So taking the uterus out will bring on a whole new management plan with respect to the amount that she's been fed and the frequency she's been fed and so on. She can actually go walking with Kevin tomorrow. And because she's an active lion and she goes walking with him, that'll play a huge role in keeping her weight down as well. Exercise is the best way to do it. So they must just carry on doing what they're doing, because she's in very good nick.
What started off as me being a little bit nervous about today's proceedings ended off me being back to my chipper self. So I'm very happy with the way the procedure went. Everything seems to be a-okay with Meg. We have sent off the ovaries and the uterus to the lab, so we'll see what comes back from there. But Meg is safe and sound, back up and about. I will check on her tomorrow morning, first thing. But that's, yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better day. Right, good morning everybody. So I'm sure you're all wanting to know how Meg is doing after her spay. It's been 1 week since the spay, and I just wanted to show you guys how she's doing, because I think you'll be quite amazed at how quickly these animals bounce back from procedures like that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. All right, it looks as though Meg is beckoning for me to go and see where she is rather than the other way around. And Gandalf is making himself heard. Brace myself. Hello, my girl. Hello, my kitty. Yeah. Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. Hello, my precious. Still loving hugs from Maggie. Hello, Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. Oh, this bush is so overgrown. I don't want to lie in this bush, my girl. You can lie in the bush. I'm not lying in the bush. Hey? But look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful girl. I always say this, and yeah, each and every time that I see a lion after surgery and how quickly they heal, it's incredible. So we hope to have some results to see what, what pathology says. So that we can be very sure that everything was a-okay with this beautiful, precious Meg. Yes, my darling. That's the wound. That's the wound. You are such a clever girl. The removal of the ovaries is going to help with her mane getting less and less. Now, what I have noticed is that it is less and less, and it is starting to fall out. So it's not as thick and as bushy as it was. Definitely not as bushy as it was. She's quite up and down this fence lately because Bobcat has been moved to an opposite area, Bobcat and Gabby. I think she has eyes for Bobcat. Who doesn't? I mean, he's a gorgeous boy. Ah! Meg! Ah boy, as you can see, back to her normal self, and it's really wonderful to see. So very happy with how things have gone. I hope you enjoyed watching the Meg spay, and please do stay tuned for more #AskMeg videos, because this girl is really knowledgeable, as a lot of you will know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It is for free, and to those of you who have gone one step further and become a member of the channel, thank you. It is because of these contributions to the members that we are able to bring you these type of videos. All that's left to say is stay tuned, and until next time, from Meg, who is coming behind now, from Meg and myself, bye.